The gameplay of The Witcher 2 still has target-based combat, but no combos this time. The game has crashed several times near the end of Yorvith's path for me.
Where do you get your information about the lodge? From the Emperor and Vatir Duridur.
Some voice acting was improved upon.
Do you recover her memory?
Graphics have been improved, especially the models. Geralt finds himself chained in the dungeon of Lavlet Castle. After the guards say he'll be hung tomorrow, he's brought into interrogation by Temeria's main general and commander of the Blue Stripes, which are an anti-Skoyatel task force, Vernon Roche. Roche knows partially what happened the day before Geralt was imprisoned, so he wants to get the full story. This prologue goes through flashbacks of the events of Lavlet Castle. In order of events, Geralt leaves his tent in the company of Triss Merigold and joins King of Temeria, Foltest. Together they storm Lavlet Castle and either kill Aryan Lavlet because he's leading a rebellion against Foltest, who had children with his mother, or convince him to surrender. And his mother is his sister, I believe. Next, as Foltest and Geralt are escaping, a huge dragon appears to attack them, in which Foltest requires Geralt's assistance. After escaping the dragon, they move to the Solar, where Foltest's kids are being held, and finds them alive and well. Little did either of them know, the monk supposedly keeping them safe was actually Kingslayer and Witcher Letho of Gullet, who manages to assassinate Foltest and unintentionally frames Geralt in the process. Geralt tells Roche all this and the fact that he saw the Skoyatel helping Letho escape. Roche decides to believe Geralt and helps him escape the dungeon, taking him on a ride to the last known location of the Skoyatel, Flotsam. In Flotsam, Geralt manages to talk to the Skoyatel leader, Yorvith, and get some information about the Kingslayer and how the Kingslayer also betrayed Yorvith. He's also in good company as Triss, Zoltan, and Dandelion also are in the area. The so-called mayor of the town was about to hang Zoltan and Dandelion for supposed crimes, but Geralt saves them by agreeing to kill the Kayran, which is a giant octopus-like monster, killing people at the docks. Near the end of the chapter, Triss gets kidnapped, and Geralt has to choose whether to move forward with Roche or Yorvith. This splits the game up into two paths, most of the difference residing in the next chapter. Going with Roche takes them to the Kaedweni camp, while going with Yorvith takes them to Vergen, which is full of non-humans. In either path, Geralt works to resolve a curse caused by a sorceress, Sabrina Glevissig, and King Henselt of Demavend. Not of Demavend, sorry, of Kaedwen, which causes ghost forms of those who died during the last nearby battle to attack. On Roche's path, Geralt investigates a conspiracy against the Kaedweni camp, while on Yorvith's path, Geralt investigates the poisoning of soon-to-be Queen Saskia, the Dragon Slayer. The one conspiring against Henselt eventually turns out to be Roche, who despises the Kaedwenis and their alliance with Nilfgaard, which is an invading empire. The one who poisoned Saskia was actually the one asking you to cure her, leader of the Lodge of Sorceresses, Philip Eilhart, who ends up curing her, but also inflicting her with a love spell potion. In both paths, you can save Triss, but only at the expense of other important characters in the story. On Roche's path, you can kill Deathmold, which was Henselt's sorcerer who ordered the death of Roche's men, and recover Foltest's younger daughter, Anais, who could be a potential queen for Temeria. Then you can decide whether she is to be handed over to the nearby King Radovid's care to develop Redania, nearby Redania, or to Roach, who will help to revive Temeria. On Yorvis' path, you can save Eilhart from Redanian custody and force her to give over the device that will cure Saskia of her love potion spell. Either way, the leaders of the North decide to divide up Temeria and condemn the Lodge to death for conspiracy against them, which Kingslayer Letho lies to them about. One of the members of the Lodge who helped you slay the Kayran and defend King Henselt from assassins, Scylla de Tenseville, has control of a dragon who turns out to be Saskia, who can shapeshift and helps her escape. If you let Scylla escape instead of letting her die by a trap set by Letho, she tells Geralt that Letho is a Nilfgaardian spy and that his long-lost love, sorceress Yennefer, is in Nilfgaard. On Roach's path, Geralt can choose whether to slay the dragon, and on Yorvis' path, Geralt cures Saskia of her love spell. You can then talk to Letho, recover some of the memories lost between them, and then decide whether to kill him. The ending cutscene shows Nilfgaard starting to invade the north as discussed by multiple characters near the end.